In Sylidia, every oath is a blade. Every wish is a trap. And every hero is one bad choice away from becoming a monster.
Bing, bing,
Very
bing,
different.
bing, bing.
But back to the story, you guys are finding yourselves back at camp.
Hey.
Harry Hardwood has decided to call it a night. He is exhausted from the previous night as he lays down and passes out immediately. And you guys have come to the idea of hanging back, wait until nighttime to see if there's actually a birthday party that's gonna happen, and if he does anything out of the ordinary.
Suspicious.
Yep.
Suspicious. And that is where we are going to pick up with Zomi, Narcissa, and Click at camp, devising a plan.
Need money.
We need money, Dutch.
What the fuck?
Arthur, I told you, I have a plan. I can't do Dutch or Arthur.
That was a really good Dutch, actually. I'm not
It
gonna
was
lie.
not. This is probably the worst Dutch impression I've ever done. Arthur.
All right, so what's the plan, guys? It's about 3 p.m.
Zomi, he's quite a spectacle, so he is probably not the right person to, like, stake out and not be seen.
Okay.
Yeah. I will do the stalking. Because I am probably, me and Click should, because we're probably the shiftiest.
I would say I'd want Zomi to hang nearby just so that I can communicate with him if something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want him to, like, stay here with Harry or anything. I'd want him to tail us, but just try to look like, someone just going about their business. Like, don't try to hide with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just find someplace to sit, I guess, out in the, like, on the street or something, like a bench or a stall or something.
Mm-hmm. And then I guess, maybe Narcissa can scout the outside from, like, a closer perspective, and then maybe I try and go inside and just crawl around on the ceilings and stuff, since I can crawl and I'm,
I feel like us trying to, hide inside of buildings has not gone well for us in the past. Maybe the best thing to do is just, observe and report right now.
I'd agree with that.
Okay, I mean, I guess if things change, we can always go inside anyway, so.
Right.
Alright. Do we need any supplies? Well, I guess we don't really have much gold to do it.
I think the thing we should maybe focus on is try to get a vantage point looking into Max's room so that we can see if he touches, if he maybe tries to touch or don his leathers at any point.
Is that possible for us to do?
Not from a ground point, no.
Right.
What if I were to, like, climb up on a building nearby or something? Because it's on, like, the second floor.
But even then, it'd be you'd be easily noticed by passerbys.
Yeah, that's kind of tricky. Maybe we should just kind of just kind of keep an eye on the entrance to the place, and like I said, just kind of observe and report, kind of get a feel for his schedule. Let's not be hasty, especially when we're down a man.
That makes sense.
I guess in the meantime, since I'm not like kind of hiding, trying to be sneaky, I can stay within the area and try to maybe keep my ear to the ground for any gossip that might be important to us.
Yeah, if I go around trying to collect gossip, I'm gonna draw way more attention than I need to.
Right.
Even compared to you, because people will probably see me and turn and scream.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I'll just kind of keep my ears open.
In the meantime, if it's all right to do kind of like a roleplay moment.
I'm not going to stop you.
All right. Well, while Zomi goes off to like collect intel and gossip or whatever, I'm going to start up a small campfire in the camp, and I'm going to turn to Narcissa and say, Miss Narcissa, do you still have that sourdough starter?
I hand it to you.
Click gives you like a little, kind of like an appreciative like nuzzle of your arm. And then he'll flatten it out, and he'll flatten out the dough, provided that it's probably had time to rise, right?
Mm-hmm.
And basically just lay it on the hot coals to kind of make like a smoky flatbread.
All right, roll survival.
All right. Why was my character sheet closed? Bah.
Do better. Pull it together.
Do better. Natural 20.
All right.
Brother.
As it should be, because it's bread.
I was about to say.
Oh, Jesus, that's... What the...
There you go. There's your natural 20 sound. I'm probably going to shorten that shit up. So, you cook the bread with relative ease. Of course, you knowing how to make bread with Miss Mouse. I mean, it's extremely simple. And you make a pristine piece of flatbread.
Mm-hmm. And once it's fully cooked, I'm gonna pick it up and kind of just rip it in half and give one half to Narcissa.
And then I'm gonna take it and say thank you and eat it. Cringingly.
All right, so you eat the bread and you feel a rush of energy as you eat it. Now, if you were down some health points, it would have given you some, but you're not, so. But you are, okay. You could take that point of exhaustion off.
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
So you do need the sleep.
Shh.
Don't worry, I don't know anything in game.
Good. Shit, if I can figure out what the fuck I'm doing. There we go.
What do you think Mrs. Zomi's doing right now? Like, how do you think he's getting information?
He's probably just listening to people.
Yeah, he's really good at being quiet and all wise-like.
I guess. I just go beat somebody up.
He'd probably be pretty good at that, too. He's got those really big arms, and, like, he's got no shirt. Anytime I see, like, a storybook, if someone doesn't have a shirt on, like, it's a big guy, it usually means they're pretty strong.
I guess so.
I wish I had packed some of the picture books that Miss Mouse used to read to me.
Do you know how to read?
Oh yeah, I know how to read, but it's just really relaxing when she reads to me.
We'll have to get you some.
He kind of happily hops from foot to foot.
We'll kind of, I know it's not Miss Mouse, but we'll try to make things as comfortable as we can for you.
That's really nice of you. What do you like? What makes you comfortable?
Meat.
Like people meat or like venison?
Either or. Though, I prefer not to kill people.
That's good. He'll pick up a stick and kind of just poke at the warm coals.
I'm going to snuggle up with my bunny. My maggot meat.
As you guys are relaxing, Zomi, you are in town. You're seeing people walking around as there seem to be some people just aimlessly walking, and I need you to roll a perception check.
Wait, what?
The Zomi needs to roll a perception.
Perception.
Oh God, that's terrible.
What?
You're coming in through as like a robot.
How about now?
A little bit better, yeah. God damn.
All right, how about now?
A lot better.
Okay, cool. I just have to change my array back to the original and then back to the one I'm on every like 30 minutes, and then it fixes it for a while. Seems like.
It just died.
Fuck.
Fuck is right.
All right, so as you're listening to people passing by, you're hearing some just mumbled chatter. Some people are talking about the newest deal at the local store. Hearing some people begging for nearby change. Nothing really worthwhile, I guess you could say.
Do I see any like street kids?
We could say you see a couple of them just panhandling, begging for money.
I will go up to them.
As you do, they see you and immediately dart in an alley.
But I kind of just go, oh wait, no,
They
and I don't.
just dip out
I
of
assume
you.
Yeah, I assume they're too fast for me to catch up to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Do that microphone thing again.
Fuck. All right. How's that?
Good. See
how long it lasts.
Yeah, well, they're too quick for you to catch up to them.
He'll just kind of, look in the direction that they darted off in and just sort of chew his lip and huff to himself a little bit.
As you do, you get a feeling that somebody somebody's watching you. Just down the street.
I'm gonna look towards where I feel the stare come from, but I'm gonna try my best to be like inconspicuous about it.
Okay. So you kind of just look around you and you cast a glance off down the road and you see that there's this older person just kind of standing there staring in your general direction, possibly looking at you.
Is there anything near him, like any businesses or stalls or anything?
It's just houses, just lower district housing. He's standing there with a cane, is hunched over, long gray hair.
I'm gonna sit down on the closest bench and close my eyes and kind of try to fall into a state of not meditation, but the same sort of movements. And I'm gonna try to just focus like my ears and see, like, just try to listen in that direction and hone in on it on where he's at.
Okay. It is very difficult to do, given that it's still pretty busy during the day. The old person that was looking in your direction isn't saying anything that you can catch. They just stand there almost like a statue.
So after a couple minutes, I open my eyes and he's still there.
Yeah.
All right. He didn't really have much else to do, so he's gonna just, slowly, casually stand and start walking down the street. Not directly towards him, but, in his direction.
Okay.
Just making myself look like a passerby.
And as you get closer, the person doesn't do anything. They're still just looking down the street. As you get closer, you see that their eyes are very milky. Good indication that they're probably blind.
Zomi will, even though he knows that this person, I assume they're not also a Goliath.
No, it's just a human.
Yeah. So even though they're not, he knows that their eyes aren't that way because they're not a Goliath or anything like that. He still, kind of feels this strange sort of kinship with them. So he'll probably walk up and to them and ask, "Do you need any help?"
No, I don't need any help. Thank you. Just listening. Just listening.
Wait, what?
Just listening. That's all I'm doing is just listening.
Oh, okay. I would assume you hear a lot, having lost your sense of sight.
Very perceptive. Yes, I hear many things, like the kids running away from you.
How do you know they were running from me?
Because your footsteps got closer to them. You walk very heavy, and they scattered down the alley. You scared them.
I was not trying to.
Well, not trying to and achieving are two different things. You understand that kids go missing around here. So a stranger walking up to them is very, very scary at times.
Yes, well, I am hopefully working towards solving that problem.
Well, Just by hearing your steps, I can tell that you're a very large being. So you probably have the stature of a mountain. So it would be safe to assume, unless you changed your appearance, that won't be too easy.
Yes.
Such is the curse of being a larger man.
Do you know anything of the Viridian Phantom?
Oh, you want to hear ghost stories, huh? Tales of folk hero?
Is he being sarcastic?
No, he's being genuine.
Zomi kind of like scoffs a little bit, almost like a chuckle, and he's like, why is it that nobody seems to know of this person?
Well, let me ask you, if somebody went out of their way to help you, would you want to divulge information about that person?
I would suppose not, but it is my understanding there is also a lot of people unhappy with this Phantom's actions.
Well,
He is stealing from people.
well, I mean, when you take from one and give to another, there's always going to be someone that is unhappy in that transaction.
I'm just trying to save a friend in a unique situation.
What would that situation be?
Somebody who I have developed a friendship with. He is very young and maybe a little naive, and our party was given an ultimatum. If we do not help find this Phantom, he will be jailed.
Well, I assume that ultimatum wasn't given to you by somebody in the lower districts.
A detective.
Ah, I know who you're talking about. He's had a real, let's just say he has a hard-on for the Phantom.
Why would that be?
It's a make or break. You have to figure, you break a case that big, you get some kind of promotion, some kind of extra pay. He seems quite desperate.
People really so material.
Look around you. Sometimes that's all you have is just the material. I mean, walk down any alley, you'll see those without. And how miserable they are.
But there's a difference between having the means to survive and stay fed and warm and another level of gratuity.
Well, most people don't have the means to stay warm and stay fed. Some of those people have to rely on the generosity of others. And sometimes that generosity doesn't materialize.
And the Phantom is offering that generosity.
It would appear, yes. Though it would be safe to say it is more towards the younger generations as opposed to the elder?
They are our future.
True, but I mean, at least someone helps them out of the kindness of their heart, as opposed to kidnapping them or murdering them or worse. It's not easy being a child of the street.
See, nothing is simple in this city.
Well, nothing in life truly is simple.
It was for me before I came here.
Was it?
I would think so.
Well, please, divulge how it was simple.
I did not want for anything. I had people close to me who cares for me.
So you had a good life, and then when you became an adult, what happened?
I lost those people and those things.
So it came at a price. The comfortable life you had came at a price. A very high price, it sounds like.
I think the detector is asking of us to take on a responsibility that me and my party do not truly want.
Well, that may be, but then the price of not playing ball with the detector may be quite a high price.
I do not like being a puppet for the state.
We all have a part to play in life. We have to choose sometimes whether we play that part or if we take a different avenue. But ultimately, each choice has a cause and effect. Like, why did you approach me?
I wanted information.
And the effect of this information has given you a different outlook upon the situation?
I believe so.
Well, then it sounds like you have a big choice.
Thank you for your wisdom.
Of course.
You remind me of somebody that I looked up to.
Well, judging by your footsteps, he must have been a great mountain of a person.
In spirit.
Ah, well, I'm glad I could have been of help and reminiscent.
And as Zomi walks away, he's heading back towards camp, and
Okay.
he kind of says something uh, as he walks away from the blind man, and he says, "When we seek to rule only ourselves, we are each of us kings."
And with that, you walk towards the camp. And you see Narcissa and Click just kind of sitting by a fire.
Where did this baby come from?
And the man baby has arrived again.
Sorry, he's getting tired. Hey, Papa, you're okay.
Click has been uncharacteristically quiet. Oh, it's because he's muted.
Oh, he's muted.
Unmute.
Click.
Can you hear us, Click?
Clicky clacky.
Oh, he might have actually stepped away.
Hello?
Up there he
No,
is.
I'm here.
There he is.
I don't know why my mic muted. I didn't mute my mic. It did that automatically.
Huh.
Weird.
That was weird.
It doesn't like you.
He doesn't like you.
So, Zomi, you reach camp.
Yeah, he walks back to camp and he looks a bit crestfallen, I guess is the best word for it.
So what did you find out?
The detective, he has an obsession with this phantom. He wants to catch them for a boost in his career, nothing more. I don't believe he actually cares to find the reason why they are doing what they're doing. But it has come to light as we've sort of pieced together that this phantom is doing things for the greater good of the children in this city.
Well, what should we do?
I am unsure. As much as I value my new friend in the little green one, I cannot, in good conscience, say that the life of one is more valuable than the life of many.
So what should we do?
Maybe we find the person who is kidnapping children and bring them to justice instead. Maybe it will be enough to keep the pardon and still do good by our conscience.
Where would we even start looking?
Maximilian did say that some of the aged out orphans did go missing in the cave.
Well, we're probably going to need potions or something if we go into that cave. Because if whatever's in there took down a bunch of young adventurers, well, that's basically what we are.
Duh. I think we should wait until
Any opportunity to not be a bootlicker, I'll take.
Why would you lick a boot?
It's a term. It's a thing. Oh,
I don't think boots would taste very good. Probably wouldn't even taste like the bad kinds of bread, like pumpernickel.
I think we
I
should
feel
wait
so alone.
until
Man just literally shit on my favorite type of bread. Piece of shit.
Click has a child palate.
Hey, you know what? I used to call pumpernickel chocolate bread. And so every time we go to Schlotsky's, like the sandwich place, I would ask for it on chocolate bread because that's what my mom told me it was. To Yeah. Some kids like pumpernickel. Okay? We just think it's called chocolate bread.
So you were the same kid that old people said had an old soul, right? Which is basically a friendly way of saying your kids had their life sucked out of them already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Case in point.
Damn.
Sorry.
You're so mature for your age. No, you're just a fucking pedophile.
Jesus.
Well, anyways, Zomi basically, the long and short of it is he's saying we should wait until Harry Hardwood wakes up and kind of talk to everybody in the party about how to approach what we're going to do next. I think it's fair, he says, I think it's fair that we let him know his options instead of forcing him into doing something he might not want to do.
I guess that's fair.
I believe we have already put him through plenty.
How much time do you think Mr. Patrick's going to give us before he comes looking to either get an arrest or...
Did he give us a timeline?
No.
No? I am not sure, but I hope we do not have to find out.
I do believe my time is running short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I was getting to. I was trying to wrap this up in a nice little bow. I mean, that's pretty much it.
So, what's the plan? Just to wait for Harry Hardwood to wake
Yeah,
up?
we're going to talk to Harry about it. Give him his options.
Okay.
Boy, your whole booty cheek is falling out your diaper.
All right, then I guess that's where we will end it. With
I guess so.
Harry Hardwood waiting on Harry to wake up.
We're all just like looming over him.
Right? What's your decision?
Just stare at him. Just.
So, yeah. All right. And
a shield that's raised, a spell that's thrown, a blade that slices through the bone, a call to arms, a cry of war, a vibrant knocking on fate's door. In the lands of Sylidia, we're here.